Hi everybody, I'm back. Okay, so we are on holiday vacation, and I've been on holiday vacation now for, I don't know, 8 days. I have 6 days left, or I've been on for 7 days. I have 7 days left. I don't know, a long time. And in that time, I've had a lot of parents talk to me about kids that are doing things that look different or unexplainable or inappropriate, and it's all come down to one love language. So, right, there's 5 love languages, right? So the one we're going to talk about today is quality time. So kids that have quality time as a love language want to spend time with you. All the time with you. As a stay-at-home mom, as a person who works from home, as a mom or dad with a sibling, as a mom or dad with an only child, we see a lot of this, I want to be stuck to you all the time. And as an adult, we want to do other things, right? We have to cook dinner and do the laundry and do the dishes and maybe read a page of a book or look at an iPad and go on YouTube and kind of space out for a little bit, just be like a human person. And we can't because we got somebody always with us all the time. If you have quality time and touch as love languages, so they want to be with you and close to you and on you, like a sloth or a koala, that can be even harder. So I see it a lot at bedtime, right? This quality time love language cause a challenge to adults and kids. So I have a son who is 7, and he has quality time. So what does bedtime look like? My husband and I have to be in the room with him until he falls asleep. We are not in his bed. We do not lay with him. We sit in a rocking chair. We usually play ocean sounds, and we are there for about 10-15 minutes before he goes to bed. What sort of skills have we taught him so he can do that is if we are going to be in there and we are going to honor this quality time love language, then you need to be still and quiet. We taught him how to self-soothe, right? We have a lot of things that have lavender in them. We have eye pillows, we have fidgets. We have all sorts of different things for him to use to calm his body. And it's used to be half an hour, 45 minutes, and now at 7 years old, it's between 5 and 15 minutes. And right, so it's taken years for that to happen, but it's a really good skill for him to have. But a lot of kids who want us to stay in the bed with them don't say, hey, mom and dad, I'd love company. That's a skill we could teach them, to say, I'd love for you to stay with me. And then we're going to work out how long that can be. If it's 3 hours, I can't stay in. I'm going to have to teach you these skills. And hopefully 3 hours turns into 2 hours, turns into 1 hour, turns out, right? I mean, it's just like reading. There's different pieces that are going to build the skill to be able to do the full thing at some point. So we are going to teach kids different things so they can work through this quality time love language. The way they ask is, I need another drink, I need another hug, I'm scared. We get a lot of kids who are like, all of a sudden, I just talked to a mom yesterday, I'm scared of monsters, I'm scared of people coming in the window, and the mom's like, he's never had that. He's gone to bed fine. And I was like, oh, so he has a little piece of anxiety, this little boy, says the mom. So the anxiety made the quality time bucket bigger for him and more intense. And the way little kids ask for it is with things like whining, things like yelling, things like asking for things over and over and over again at bedtime, big emotions, asking for help when it's unnecessary. Like, I can't put on my pants. And you're like, dude, you're 7, you can put on your pants. They just want you to be close to them. So, right, one of the skills is to ask for company. I was in a school one day and this little boy had immense trauma in his background. And he was left in the crib and he wasn't taken care of in a very loving, kind, appropriate way. And so he just fell apart every time he thought you were going to get up and leave him. He would fall apart so he would drag you back in, right? And I said, hey, buddy, you know what? I don't think you need help with the snow pants, right? He had the snow pants on. He just had to zip this part, which he's 5. He knew how to do that. And I said, I don't think you need help. I think you want company. And if you want company, you just have to say, hey, Meg, could you keep me company? And I'll be here for you. I said, sometimes I'm going to need to go, but I'll let you know, and then you could keep me company. Or we can build the skill of, I'm going to go and help them. It's only going to be a couple minutes. I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about how it felt when I was not with you, but you could see me, right? That's another skill building piece. A lot of, with moms or dads who stay at home, moms and dads who work at home. There's a lot of network marketing that's happening, that people stay at home and take care of their kids and work. So you need that time away to do some work things, because you can't always plead quality time on emails. Like, can't do emails, got quality time again. So right, you have to figure out how we build that time apart little by little by little. We have to tell kids to ask for company. I have a 7-year-old and he wants to, like, I'll go upstairs and he's like, Mommy, I'm gonna come with you. I was like, why? But I'm just going to get socks. He's like, I just don't want to be by myself. That's quality time. And I was like, all right, come on. So he holds my hand up the stairs and we get my socks and come back down. He wants me to be upstairs with him. He's currently right now at the other end of this island building a Lego thing, because I said, you could stay here, you have to be quiet. Or you could go upstairs. He's like, Mommy, I don't want to be upstairs. I want to be with you. Okay, then you could be right here. He wants to be with me all the time. He's also touched. So he wants to be with me and koala bear to me all the time, even though he's 7, right? Still like spider hugged. And that's okay, because I know what he needs. And sometimes I have to go and do things. And then I know how we're going to prepare him for that, prepare me for that. So what skills are we teaching? We're teaching self-soothing. We're teaching asking for company, and then building that company in increments of, like, when we're away from each other. Like, I'm away from you, but I can see you. I'm away from you and I can't see you. We check in about feelings. How much is enough company, right? I've kept you company now for an hour. I need to go do something for 5 minutes. This is what 5 minutes looks like. It's going to be hard. We're going to talk about the 5 minutes after, right? That's building the skill and meeting the need, right? 98% of the time, a challenging behavior is a lack of skill or an unmet need. So we have to build a skill and meet a need. And quality time as a love language, we could do both of those pretty easily, but right then we have to use our 2 best friends of time and patience to build that skill and meet that need. What else? We're gonna build our own time into a day. So when you first start to do this, you're gonna say, at noon, it's 10 now, at noon, I'm going to go and do something for a half an hour. We are going to get something together for you to do for a half hour to put your brain on something else besides, where's mommy, where's mommy, where's mommy, where's mommy, where's daddy, where's daddy, where's daddy, where's daddy. Being alone and playing by yourself. Some kids don't know how to be alone and play by themselves. So they are going to figure out how to do that. And what else? We're gonna, right, like I said, sometimes anxiety makes this bigger. So when anxiety makes it bigger, we're gonna meet the need of being close, and then again, building that time in. So I think that's, I mean, I could go on for hours and hours and hours. So you know where to find me if you have questions. And I'll be back. Maybe we'll do another love language one. Maybe we'll do touch, or right, the other 4 are touch, service, gifts, and affirmation. So maybe we'll do one of those next time. Thanks, guys. Hope that helps. Bye-bye.